After a poor start in our opening two games, we have bounced back tremendously with the arrival of Brie and Bolo playing on the right wing. We beat Liverpool away from home. We beat Watford at home. 2 wins out of 2 since you were gone. And we have got a Champions League draw coming up. And we're going to be facing the first team drawn in the Champions League today. Bit unsure if I'm going to put in a thumbnail or not, but it's a big team. I'm recording this after I've done the draw, but the draw is going to be coming up straight away. So it's kind of been like you're going to go to the past to come to the future, but then this is kind of recorded in advance, so it's going to be in the past anyway. It'll make more sense when you watch it. So let's go Champions League draw. What is happening, guys? My name is Adam, I am a Super Swan, and welcome to episode 47 of the Saving Swans series. We open up the episode today with the group stage draw of the Champions League, and just like last year, we have been drawn 4th seeds, because obviously it's only our 2nd season in Europe. So we've got a lot of teams to draw out, which obviously we're going to start with the 1st seeds. So they're the champions plus the Champions League winners all in their group. We'll do the 2nd stage as well because, I mean, there's no point. We're 4th anyway, so we might as well do all the others. So, as far as potential opponents, Group A is a possibility. So we could have Anderlecht again. We know we can beat them. But we've got Napoli and Real Madrid. B is a possibility. It's a strong group. Bayern, Ajax and Sporting are very similar. Bayern makes the big team there. PSG, Leverkusen and Benfica. That's kind of be one we want to try and avoid if we can. We can't be in Group D because Man United are in there, so no Atletico Madrid rematch at the moment. We can't be in Group E, so we're going to avoid Monaco and Shakhtar. Juventus, Dortmund and Valencia. Oh, that's a group I want to avoid as well. Porto, Barcelona, AC Milan. Another group I'd like to avoid. And we can't be in Group H. There's a lot of tough draws. So maybe Group A would be good for us. So we're going to draw it in 3, 2, 1. Yes! Get in there! We've got Real Madrid, Napoli, and we get Anderlecht again. So, big teams to play. And that's the draw done. So we're in Group A, Real Madrid, Napoli, and Anderlecht. And if we look at the schedule now, it hasn't been filled in yet. So we'll go on one more day just to see what the schedule looks like. Because we are going to come back for the first game of the Champions League, as we said at the end of last episode. Swansea handed tough group. Oh, Federico Rico has revealed he now wants to stay at the club. Well. How the turntables have turned. But we'll have a look at the schedule. And it's Real Madrid at home is the first game of the season. So I'm probably going to put that in the thumbnail. So it's going to be a big spoiler who we have. But Real Madrid. So we'll come back for the Real Madrid game. Obviously we'll do the Watford and Liverpool games off screen. But we'll come back for Real Madrid. So there we have it, guys. The draw's been done and the game today is Real Madrid at home. So before we look at the lineup, let's have a look at the 2 games I mentioned off screen there. So after our sort of poor opening 2 games, the team bounced back with a 5-1 win at Watford and all the goals came in on the 78th minute. Yomar finally got himself a debut goal. Well, 2nd debut goal because he didn't score in the first couple. So he did score then. Brie and Bolo scored 2 and Jadon Sancho scored 1 as well. So the floodgates opened. I was a little bit worried after the 70th minute thinking, Christ, it's going to be another draw here. But we did pull through and we beat Liverpool away from home, which is a fantastic result. Jadon Sancho scored again. Brie and Bolo scored. They did get consolation in the 90th minute. So that was the 2 games off screen. As far as league table goes, it's too really early to tell. But, you know, we're going to be trying to climb up the table. So, Real Madrid. So, this is going to be the lineup going into the game. Timo Horn, sweeper keeper. Montoya, Boning, Lascelles, Rika at the back. Now that Rika's decided he wants to stay, I'm happy enough to play him. De Luca, Llorente in the middle. Embolo on the right. Harit on the left because Jadon Sancho, he is a bit injured, although he's not. Oh, I think he's suspended, actually. Let's have a look. No, he's injured. Oh, that's right, I forgot, because I am recording this a few days after. He got injured after he scored his goal. So, yeah. So he's out. So as much as he's on good form, Harit's going to come in, and Milic is going to play up front for us today. So Real Madrid at home. I almost said the Liberty, but it's going to be at Ashton Gate. So not quite in Swansea, but close enough. Go out there and prove a point against the big guns. And if we can pick up a home win against Real Madrid, that would set us up real nice for the other games. I'm not so much worried about Anderlecht. I'm confident we can do the double over them. But Napoli is going to prove troublesome as well. So any points we get from this game is going to be very important. But Mbolo on the right-hand side sees Correa in the middle. Oh, and we was almost 1-0 up in the 4th minute. And since Breel Mbolo's come into the team, he has transformed the team. Well, we won against Watford and Liverpool. It's only 2 games, but we look such more of a promising team with him in the lineup. Was that a backwards header? Was that a backwards header? So just as I'm saying we're playing better, Real Madrid score a goal. But was that a backwards header? So Toni Kroos crosses it in. That was a backwards header. That was a no-look backwards, so fair play at Diawara, I'll give you that. So we're going to encourage the team. So we are 1-0 down. Their first shot of the game. But we shouldn't be too upset because that's the only shot they've had. Although we haven't had any shots on target either. So the first half, it's a bit meh. Because really, we haven't had a shot on target. I mean, apart from their backwards header, a bit of a freak goal, really. They haven't really done anything much. Was anybody underperforming? So Correa's underperforming. So we'll bring in... I am going to sub him. But who do I want to bring in? Because Mbolo can play attacking mid. Harit can play attacking mid. Rog can play. So Marco Rog, I think, is going to get the nod. And we'll make him... We can play Shadow Striker. What's your finishing like? 9. You're not playing Shadow Striker. You are definitely not playing Shadow Striker. You can play attacking midfielder. And we can kind of see where it goes from there. We'll make some subs 60 minutes in if nothing seems to be working. But I feel as if we can get an equaliser. We just need a shot on target, which we haven't really had in this game. Although there's the shot. There we go. So we're getting there slowly. We're starting to get back in this game. I'm going to tell them to push forward. And then we'll have a look. So Harit's not having the best of games. So we'll bring Harry Wilson on as a... we'll make him inside forward on attack. So hopefully we can grab ourselves an equaliser. But there's only been one highlight this whole game. Well, 2 if you include the Correa miss. But Milic finds Mbolo on the right-hand side. Oh, he's easily dispossessed, though. But Mbolo, oh, unlucky. So Mbolo's, he's in and about there. He's trying to get the ball. But Ronaldo now. Bernardo. I think it's Bernardo Silva. Fernandez, back to Bernardo. Crosses it in. Ronaldo with the header. And it's 2-0 Real Madrid. They've had 2 shots on target. Scored 2 goals. And this is like the Spurs game all over again. Every shot they have, they seem to score with. We've had 7 shots off target. And they are 2-0 up. I'm going to demand more from the team. I mean, don't get me wrong. It is Real Madrid. I mean, look at these stats. We should be winning this game. Who can we bring off here? So Milic is playing well. We're not going to sub him. Anybody particularly tired? Fabio De Luca's injured. Well, not injured, but tired. So we've got no one to really bring him off for. We'll bring Young on because Montoya's booked. Plus, he's not having exactly the best games. But a bit of a smash and grab from Real Madrid, this. They've only had 2 shots on target and scored both goals. But can we have a late fight back? Not with a pass like that from Mbolo. Bernardo. Bale on the left-hand side. A fellow Welshman in the team. Although, not on the team we'd like. Wow. They've scored every shot they've had. What can you do against this? 3-0 Real Madrid. 3 shots on target. 3 goals. Don't get me wrong. It was a nice volley. But we have been absolutely smashed by Real Madrid. It was a nice volley. I'm not taking away from Bernardo Silva. But they've scored every shot they've had on target. And what can you do? It is Real Madrid. I don't think we're going to be finishing top of this group. I think the Napoli... Oh, terrible mistake. And Ronaldo makes it 4. Oh, I'm not even mad. It's just funny. They've just scored every shot on they've had. So Young tries to give it to... Well, no, Llorente tries to... No, it's Young, is it? Oh, it just smashes off Llorente's head. Ronaldo's just like, thank you very much. And just runs on goal and scores. 4-0. Look at the stats. We've been all over them. Oh, well, what can you do, eh? I mean, there's no tactics I can do to change this result if they're going to be like that. We have been FM'd, I feel. It's all over. Real Madrid win the game. Disappointed. I'm not even mad. It's just ridiculous. But they do win 4-0. Milic is out for a couple of days. So not the start we had in mind for Champions League. A 4-0 defeat to Real Madrid. But we've got Burnley at home. It's going to be the perfect game for us to bounce back. So we'll come back for the Burnley game for the league. And hopefully we can get a better result at home to Burnley. So this is going to be the lineup for the Burnley game. We're going to be going for our experimental 4-3-1-2 formation. So there are going to be some rotational changes. Akanji comes in at the back. Although I need to swap his position to cover. There we are. Akanji comes in at the back. We're going 3-man midfield. Mesa, Llorente, De Luca. Almiron's the advanced playmaker in the attacking midfield. Yomar's going to be the target man. And Nathan Evans, the 16-year-old. Is he still 16? No, he's 17 now. The 17-year-old is going to be the poacher up front for us. So hopefully we can get ourselves a result at Burnley. Or at home to Burnley. Because I keep forgetting that Ashton Gate... when I see Ashton Gate, I'm like, we're away. But we are at home. We've got to remember. So it might be a bit of an odd season at home. Because the players may not be sort of used to playing in Bristol, you know? So let's see if we can get a result. So in the 5th minute, it is outside of our box. Callas on the ball. Taylor Swift. Tammy Abraham with a fierce shot. The former Swans loanee. Remember, we had him in the first season and we didn't really use him. Because he was we had Jordan Ayew up front and Boney. We didn't really play him on the right either. So he was kind of sort of left out in the cold by us, I would say. So no shots on target. So I'm going to say to demand more from the team. So Akanji to De Luca. Montoya. So we're looking like to build up the play slowly. Almiron finds Nathan Evans. To Ricky on the left-hand side. Crosses it in, and Nathan Evans gets the goal. The poacher, the 17-year-old. It was a nice cross by Rika, to be fair. And it's 1-0 to Swansea. Almiron, Nathan Evans started the move. Frederica Rika, low cross, and Nathan Evans just smashed it in. And just when you need someone to grab a goal, there is Nathan Evans. He's one of our own. And he gets the goal. And it looks to be our only shot on target of the whole game, which is slightly worrying. Because Burnley have had more shots. They've had more possession than us as well, actually. So we're going to don't get complacent. Oh God, Timo Horn's a bit stressed. It's fine, Timo Horn. Don't worry about it. You're fine. You're like the best goalkeeper in this league. I think. Maybe. Well, you're definitely the best goalie that we've had anyway. So Loughton with the throw in. Onamoa. Boning clears. Oh, it's a kerfuffle in the box. And Burnley get the equaliser. The first chance we see on camera. And Burnley get an equaliser. It's a bit of a kerfuffle in the box though. Loughton with the throw in. Onomar with the cross in. Boning clears. Cork. Boning clears it. And Taylor Swift just absolutely smashes it. So we're going to calm down. Come on, boys. They're bottom of the league. You can beat this team. So nothing much happening. And Yomar is playing really poorly. So we're going to bring on Mbolo. Make him a complete forward. Give Nathan Evans a hand up front. I don't know what's going on with Yomar. You know, obviously he's going to take time to settle into the team. But on camera, he just seems to shit his pants at the moment. He's a lot better off camera than he is on it. But again, 74 minutes, 1-1. We've only had one shot on target. We're going to go attacking. We've got one more sub to make. And we'll sub our Miron off for Milic. And we'll bring him up front as well. We'll get 3-man forward up. I don't think it's going to make a difference. It's been a bit of a boring game, to be honest. We haven't had many chances. But Nathan Evans now crosses across goal. And Milic grabs the header. He makes it 2-1. And that's the goal we were after. So the substitution worked like a dream. Apparently a 4-3-3 is overpowered in Football Manager. I've never tried it. But it does look to be doing wonders for us. As it's grabbed us the equaliser. Oh, not the equaliser, rather the winning goal. And is Duffy going to be sent off, maybe? Because Milic is kind of just absorbing the referee right now. But it looks like it's going to be a 2-1 win. Well, I say that now. Oh, I thought Montoya gave away a penalty. Oh, okay. But come on, boys, just see the game out. There it is. And I would say it was a disappointing result. But Timo Horn and Yomar seem to be a bit stressed out by it. But that's fine. We got the win. That's all that matters. And Nathan Evans, I think, had man of the match. Yes, he did. So there is a room in this team for our 17-year-old poacher. I mean, he is like the 7th best striker at the club, apparently. But, you know, look at those stats. He's got all the pace. He's got the finishing. He's got the composure. What else does the boy need? So that's going to take us up to 3rd in the league, 10 points. And I think what we'll do, guys, we won't come back for Anderlecht. We'll come back for Bournemouth and Villa, I think. So we'll focus on the Premier League after our Champions League exploit at Real Madrid. So we lose 4-0 to Real Madrid. We do bounce back with a 2-1 win against Burnley. Not the most convincing performance, but it's a performance nonetheless. And we get 3 points. So next time, we're gonna miss off these games here. So we're gonna miss out Bournemouth, Chelsea, and Anderlecht. So 2 cup games and a Premier League game. So we'll come back for a Premier League double, and we'll see how we get on. If you enjoyed the episode, please leave a like. Follow me on Twitter at SuperswanYT. I'm not very good at the whole Twitter machine, so drop me a tweet. Is that like the terminology? Drop me a tweet, or send me a tweet, or tweet me. I think it's tweet me. Tweet me, letting me know what you think. Are we going to get out of the Champions League group, or what do you reckon is going to happen? Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. We upload Saving Swans every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 4 PM GMT. And I will see you next time. Thank you very much for watching.